Allow me to ask you 3 questions. I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores?
God?
Understood. I will do my best.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkin or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind LP of AI the Somnium Files. Last time we started the pinkish route, where we started back in one of Iris's somniums. We decided not to trust her about the Nye, and to see what happens then, and it turns out she probably wasn't telling the truth about the Nye. She has a brain tumor that's going to cause her to die soon, and so she might be a bit delusional. But then she ran away with the person she trusts most, quote unquote, and when we went looking for her, we found a dead body at the cold storage warehouse that looked like her dead body from the other day, but it's not. You can still kind of see it on the screen in the background. We're gonna go to the Sajima residence next to investigate there because something's not adding up. Right. Sajima residence, Tuesday at 12:01 p.m.
Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris, but unfortunately they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
But Dad...
A topiary. A tree. A garden stone. The Sajima residence. A garden lantern.
Anything else? Oh.
There's a small island in the center of the pond. A pond.
Alright. No, click on him.
So is feeding the koi in the... So is feeding the koi in the pond, as usual.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris.
Oh. Yeah, we knew that. We knew that.
Date, look.
I knew it.
Maybe he did kill Iris and it was just 10 years ago and she's a time-traveling goddess like I thought in one episode.
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Date might have killed her, actually.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Let's question him.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
I think that's our key to go. Our cue to go. Whatever it is. I know how to speak.
Okay.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately.
Okay.
Who would look after Iris then?
Oh.
Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
I was about to say Mizuki and Ota, but they just failed at that last night, so I wasn't going to suggest it again.
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse.
Okay.
Let's give her a name.
Jane.
Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Alice or Alice. What do you think?
I like the reference.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice.
That's a reference to another one of their games. Actually, multiple of their other games if we want to get technical. We'll talk about those later when we play them.
What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Oh, great, this again.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
In the Somnium. Okay, that was in Miski's Somnium, which was on Saturday night. Yes. So 3 days ago, Saturday night.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
That we don't know. Well, we can say Alice is the answer here of the options. Who's Adrian? Adrian!
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes.
Oh, in the Somnium, who did we see? Right, okay.
So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
Miski's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense.
Okay.
Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
But we also learned from Pewter that when we do the Somnium, we bring part of ourselves with us, and part of our memories kind of become the other person's memories, and so this could be something from our memory.
Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Interesting.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
With
Where we
Oda?
went with Iris yesterday. Ikume's shrine.
Okay.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Well, both those two have a connection to the shrine.
Okay, let's go.
I would not be surprised if, like, inside the shrine, like inside the building part that we can't access, is where something was hidden at some point in this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's where they were holding Iris. But it isn't, I'm pretty sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Ikume Shrine, Tuesday at 2:40 p.m.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Chozuya, you wash your hands and face here, not your belly button. Who would think that? Who would ever believe that lie? A tree. A lantern. A guardian dog. Pretty flowers are blooming. We know they're irises. A stone monument. That says nothing this time. Okay. A sacred straw rope. A rope hanging from the bell. The offering box. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Mizuki is standing up. Oh. Where is Ren? Let's ask what she's doing here first. What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time.
That does not surprise me.
You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night.
She's like a big sister to you.
So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Where is Ota?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Where is Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
Or Uncle, which is 89, who's with Renju. So yeah, probably with Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
Okay.
He was looking for Iris.
I was confused why that wasn't loading.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Okay, we're gonna ask her about Alice. This is gonna be fun.
About Alice, who you don't know that name.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we call Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice.
That explains why her right eye was missing.
Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin 89. How 89 is connected to So Sajima. How Iris got stabbed a bunch in So's Somnium. That Sajima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Okay.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Oh, she does know something.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscape. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me.
Okay.
Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left.
You just went to check on the body.
I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift, and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Wow, that's a lot. Alright,
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sink.
Why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
she was there.
What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy. Or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night.
Okay, theory. On night 3, so Sajima went to the warehouse to move the body from the forklift onto the table so that we would discover it. my theory is that Boss hid the body back in the thing so that they didn't find it when we came back. Or hid it somewhere. Could also have been literally a dozen other people, but point is, I don't trust Boss.
Before I went to Matsushita Diner,
Why?
because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
About Okira Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over.
Okay.
In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else.
Oh.
I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery.
But he does have something to do with it. Now we have that connection. That's good.
Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Okay.
How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years.
Iris' whole life.
That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Okay, that could be Iris' real mom, and Hitomi might not actually be Iris' real mom, question mark, because we know, like, she could have been killed shortly after giving birth.
Aiba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
Okay.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai. 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
We've heard that name before. That was Hitomi's best friend, which that actually connects a lot of dots. That explains also why Hitomi there's no father and stuff, because it was Monica.
A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Okay.
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Alice is... Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju.
So we need to talk to Hitomi.
But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Aiba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning.
Good.
MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Okay, so if these murders started 18 years ago because the right eye was missing. So many things. All right, this is very interesting. Police headquarters, Tuesday at 5:08 p.m.
You're awfully calm. You saw the corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber. Even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
Okay, looking around the room, as always. Oh wait, we can't, haha, okay. So let's actually just start by reading things.
Her name is Iwai Monica. She has been missing for 18 years. She was 19 years old at the time she went missing. Monica, Hitomi Sagan, and Renju Okiura all attended Eitoku High School.
I think that's probably Iris' real mom.
Monica's body was found completely frozen solid. Her right eye was missing. Her body shows multiple stab wounds from an edged weapon to the back of the torso. The cause of death was those stab wounds. The murder weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. She was also pregnant until just before her time of death.
Okay.
Monica's corpse was hidden under the hood of a forklift in Okiura Fishery cold storage warehouse. This warehouse has been under Renju's management for 18 years. Mizuki witnessed Renju checking on the corpse. This of course means that Renju knew about Monica. Because Monica's corpse is completely frozen, it is difficult to determine her time of death. However, her appearance appears to be unchanged from when she went missing 18 years ago. Thus, it is extremely likely she was killed around that time.
So her baby would be...
Iris.
Just turning 18.
So how can Atomi stay calm? My guess is it's the information.
Because that body isn't Iris.
Exactly.
And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime, illegally disposing of a body. And we can prove it.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm assuming is where she was found. Oh, did not mean to click that again. I meant to click show.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now, and witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there. And if I'm not mistaken, you knew about the corpse too, Hitomi.
Okay.
You and Renju have been close since high school. It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
I'm trying to remember when she told us this, because like, obviously it was at nighttime in the warehouse district, and I just don't remember when we talked to her at nighttime in the warehouse district.
How did you know that she was dead?
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago, and you knew she was pregnant. You were her best friend. Of course you would have known. Tell me. Tell me everything.
Date, she's not going to talk.
Somnium?
Sync with her.
Yes! Okay, I think we have time to do this. Okay.
Date, I'm sure I've told you enough times by now, but please, come back within 6 minutes.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
What
Why
do you
not?
mean?
I mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
And find it quick.
Date, you can't.
Why not?
You know why.
Because it will take over my consciousness?
Yes.
Okay.
But if it's only a little...
No, not even a little. If the sync passes the critical point, the damage will be irreparable.
But what does that mean exactly?
That's why we don't have memory. Okay, clicking around.
A metal shelf. A CRT monitor. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the screen. A locker. This monitor is turned off. A chair. A binder. You can see the sync machine through the window. This door leads to the sync room.
Okay, so we can say, are you two hiding something? Or, okay, we can ask either of them. Let's ask boss first.
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Then let's try it. Let's experiment with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
I'll say it. Pewter, do it for me.
You know more about it than I do.
What happens after 6 minutes of sinking?
Well, first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7 or even 8.
Oh.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Yes.
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
Which is how 89 got stuck in our brain. I swear that's what happened.
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right? I know that part already.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Huh?
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain. The same process eventually occurs in the subject's as well. In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced. Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
Okay.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Anything else?
Now you know everything. Talk to the boss.
Okay.
Why did you keep this a secret?
I was unaware of this as well. This information is not on any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited? But
Even if it wasn't you, someone else might try. We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you. Project Sync is a top-secret project. It's a matter of national security. Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people?
A criminal organization, spies from another country, those people. If you blabbed about Project Sync, the entire country might be at risk.
To be fair, we've blabbed about Project Sync a lot in this game to a lot of different people.
You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't tell you. We can't let this secret get out.
Swapping bodies between two people? Trading minds?
I think the yolks got swapped.
You remember what I told you earlier?
Okay.
Are you listening to me?
Not really.
Yeah, I got it.
Are you really okay?
I'm fine. Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
Okay. Yeah, I think Date and Falco had their yolks switched, but not the whites.
God?
I am the god of fire. I burn erotic books with my flames of red-hot anger.
Good for you.
My, how ruthless.
Ow!
Looks kind of like a Kume
You
shrine.
okay?
hurt.
I'll let you read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
The fog is making it pitch black.
Okay. Well, good thing I learned about the map. That might help.
The light over there. Is that a firefly?
You would be excited about the bug.
Somnium scan. Activate.
So this episode is either going to go real long, or we're going to finish the Somnium real quick. One of the two. I am so curious which of those two ends up happening. Okay, 4 locks, probably 5, I'd assume. Oh good, only 4. Singing in the mountain. Reveal the hidden secrets. Reveal Hitomi's secret buried deep inside.
It disappeared?
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Okay. Let's go flower bud. That's it. Cool. So that makes it a little bit easier.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Smell, worship, figure out type. Smelling worked once. We have no timies.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some reason I nearly blacked out.
Interesting.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding?
He's hiding that this is the Iba route.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
She just said she can't figure out the variety, so why would we say figure it out? That seems like the least likely.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Just pray for more firefly. That's interesting.
Bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Interesting. Alright. 1 down, 4 to go. So we got a hole in a tree and 3 rocks. But I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that we're going this way.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Okay, peek inside, stick hand in. Sticking hand in for us in this game has been clutch. It has, like, always worked.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Probably not.
Whoa! I fell, but I am still in the forest.
Interesting.
Darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Didn't recognize it. Okay, so we do... Following the lights seems to be a good idea. So this is... There's that thing. Okay, there's... Okay, so we did
5 minutes
this.
left, Date.
So it's probably going to follow the trail the other way. Will get us something. It is Renju. Okay, I thought it might have been.
Renju Okiura.
Let's talk to him.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Game? Why are you lagging on me?
Renju Oki.
Let's inspect him.
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Okay.
Renju Ok...
Flirt!
Yoo-hoo, Renju!
Can't hear us, so I don't know why.
Come get some of this.
I don't...
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, it was.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
Okay. Let's try last thing.
Renju Okiura.
My instincts are not working today.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
This Renju is still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
So there's nothing we can do with him. That was just a waste of time. Cool. But now there's another hole in the tree, and that's where this leads us to.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Again, sticking our hand in seems to work real well for us.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
Very possible.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
Okay, so for once that didn't work. Okay, it's not telling us what gives us timies, I'm noticing, because we are getting them.
A hole in the tree.
Let's try screaming, I guess.
The Emperor is naked!
Emperor's New Clothes reference.
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I. A hole in the tree.
Okay. Peek, I guess?
I cannot see anything. It is unnaturally dark.
Anything else?
I do not see anywhere that air could be flowing from.
3 minutes, Date.
Well, so we know it's not Renju. It could either be a hole in tree 2 or one of the 3 rocks. But if it's one of the rocks, my guess would be rock 2.
A rock.
Let's check it. I don't know.
This is a simple rock, but...
Is there any kind of pattern?
No, there does not appear to be.
Just for completion, I'm going to do the last thing on hole in tree 2.
A hole in the tree. Understood. I will do my best.
Oh! That would be it.
This is... a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monika.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Alright, that in fact was what we were looking for. Glad I did that, because I really thought I wouldn't. Okay. I really didn't think about doing that. Oh, hi.
What?
I've gotten a bit better at those, I feel. Renju is blue again, so I think there's a new option with Renju.
Renju Okiura.
Show picture. Okay, there is.
Renju, look at this.
He runs away.
Renju, stop!
Alright. Cool. So that's 2.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I get that, but I'm trying. Okay.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Well, let's jump in.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood. Huh. It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Okay. I feel like we're going layers and layers deep into this memory.
Where is she? Look!
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Date. Okay, follow the lights. I don't know why it did that to me, but... Hi. There's you. Where are all of these going? What is this? Hole in tree number 3. Okay, and what's at the end of
You have
the
1 minute left.
other part? Rock 3.
A rock.
So we can... Let's try to lift it.
Do what?
Just try.
Understood.
Well, did you find anything?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I mean, the holes in those trees has been what it's been so far.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Let's this time try screaming.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Hitomi stopped.
That worked. Yeah, but we don't have time left. So we're gonna time travel because we wasted a lot of time in that second lock. So we're gonna get all that time back. So now this is where we
3
were.
minutes, Date.
We had no time left at this point before, so this is good.
That's Hitomi.
Inspector hug.
Hitomi Sagan. Like Renju, this must have been approximately 20 years ago.
Something must have happened around that time.
Okay.
That's Hitomi.
Hug her?
Hitomi? I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly.
Oh my god.
But underneath, she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba.
Oh my god.
That's Hitomi.
I'm really not on my game today, am I?
Where?
Well,
Her tummy.
you could, you know,
But in this Somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so. I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
She hard
It
like.
was soft.
Okay.
Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information
Oh my
indeed.
God.
Thank you, Aiba.
You old pervert. That's Hitomi.
1/8 is nice.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
Well, that did not
Less
help.
than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Okay. I think rock might be next.
A rock.
worshipping something worked once. We could try investigating, we could try kicking.
This is a simple rock, but
Investigating work?
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
Okay.
A rock.
Kick or worship. Let's try worship.
But it's a rock.
Gods live in the rocks too, you know.
A rather Japanese way of thinking.
Animism.
Just try it.
If you insist.
How was it? You've cleared your head, right?
Yes. I now feel a sense of emptiness.
Guess it was a waste of time.
I do not want to hear that from you.
Okay.
A rock.
Like, it said, like, I know what we need to shake Hitomi, but I just don't know how.
A rock.
Maybe yelling at the tree wasn't sufficient after all.
A hole in a tree.
Oh, the options changed. I didn't even notice.
I won't get sucked in, right?
At this point, I do not know.
Hmm?
Friendship
A
bracelet.
cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist.
Interesting.
Perhaps it belongs to someone.
It might be important. Hold on to it.
Okay. I think we're gonna go give that to Hitomi. That's, I think, what we need. Okay, I'm just gonna run into everything and get stuck. I swear my game is lagging, and I don't really know why it's causing problems today. It's not had this problem.
That's Hitomi.
Okay, show the bracelet.
Do you remember this?
I'm gonna have to retry this section because, like,
Wait!
probably should have retried there before it started the next section because I think I might be out of retries.
On it!
So there's only one more mental lock, so that's the good news. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should not have done that. I should have started the retry, then done that, but that's okay. So hole 2. Just over here. I think I'm gonna have to restart this, and if I do, I'm gonna have to
A large
edit.
hole. Was this here before?
Yeah.
If there is nothing left to do... Ah! Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Okay.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Cluster amaryllis. Or let's say, might say crystal. Oh, it's that way.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A Lycaris flower.
Okay. I can do 2 of these because of my timey. Investigate, grab, and worship all seem like good ideas. Let's try grabbing it first.
I feel a little awkward, but... It's useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge.
Well, that's a bit of a sad.
A Lycaris flower.
Time's up.
Either dig up or worship. I think worship. We worshipped the last plant and it worked.
Nothing is happening.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
A Lycaris flower.
Let's try digging it up, I guess.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What? Another hole.
Interesting. That also took us out of time.
Date, we can't. Time is up.
Damn it! Is it over?
I'm just gonna restart it and edit to where we're at the third part again. Okay. Hopefully I'm back. Okay, so next we have to... Oh, where was that other hole? I might not be back yet. Rock. Hole. There it is. Oh, stupid tree.
A large...
Alright. Okay, I'm back to where I was when I dropped down into the big bad darkness. So now I need to find the crystal thingy again. Which was this way, I believe? Yeah.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Yeah,
Hurry.
my game is lagging so bad, and I don't know why. I've been having issues with my computer lately. I want to remember if it's dying on me. It is getting old.
A like?
Alright, it was dig it up is what we did.
Let's do it.
Okay.
A large hole.
We don't have any timies, so we're not gonna finish this on time.
We've come this far. I will not protest now.
Hope this is it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to retry a third time. Darkness? Hello, darkness. Okay, there we go. I think we got it.
That is...
They found her body. Okay. Yay, we didn't. We didn't get both items from it because we didn't finish it with time. That'll have to do on a different day. That's okay. That's okay. That is very much okay. We're gonna go just a little bit longer, I think. It's hard for me to keep track of how much time I had to cut out of this. Day 5, Tuesday. Kokai.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains, and you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse. And my guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone that my game is lagging so much today.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll tell you the truth.
Okay, truth time. Sagan residence. 18 years ago. I'm assuming this is Hitomi talking. Okay.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not?
you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
Why is she gonna go see So?
But your stomach is still... Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
That's what I was about to ask, as if So was Iris's father, so that makes Iris and Date half-siblings.
It's not like it was an affair. His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
Which I should have realized, because at some point I think someone made a comment about them acting like siblings, and I was like, I think they're father-daughter. No, they are siblings. They're half-siblings.
It would still be a big scandal. He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks? He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit?
And then he murdered you.
I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
GPS tracker?
It's a GPS transmitter. Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. He tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate, but we could guess what happened.
Okay, they're kind of the confrontation here, and then he's gonna end up stabbing her because she didn't get rid of the baby. Oh, it wasn't him who killed her. Wonder if that was Date. Okay.
The door to the control room. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement of a government building. The sync machine. The sync gear. The subject's sync chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the syncing, and the other one. Okay. About Monica's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima,
Okay.
the son of So and his late wife.
But we're the son of So. Okay, so I'm guessing that's like our real name.
Saito was 12 at the time.
12?
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay. That makes us 30 right now.
Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Because of the lack of the oxytocin.
Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
Because So has connections to them.
What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
What happened after Monika's murder?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
The incident was 18 years ago.
Okay.
That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Which means Rohan might have taken the eye, which makes sense because he was the one who was taking the right eyes.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Allegedly.
Yes, with some of his men. Again, neither Renju or I saw this. We were just waiting at my house for Monika to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monika?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home. But we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
Okay. I wonder who the mob doctor was. Black screen.
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. We could only watch as it all unfolded. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here? Yeah. Cover her. Just a minute.
Is he gonna make out with her? Like we saw in the one thing that of Iris's? Oh no, he's taking the eye out. Ew.
Beautiful.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over, and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw. Monika!
Oh my god.
We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monika and her baby were going to be trouble. Monika's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already.
Okay.
What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Okay.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to. No matter what.
Sorry, I just realized that means that you knew who Rohan Kumakura was before he broke into your house.
Okay. I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
Okay. I'm sorry this is running so long. I'm worried I'm going to end up cutting this into 2 episodes.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
Okay.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
I'm just like at a loss for words at this point because it's just so interesting. It's the big reveals and stuff. Okay.
You can see trees and
The tree. I don't know who's talking. You can see the trees and sky outside. I think it's Atomi. A speaker system. Wooden shelf. Do I need to click everything? No. The light is off. A bookshelf. I already clicked that. A shoebox. A sofa. About Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
That
I'll
tracks.
never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come.
Okay.
So wait until the right moment. Okay?
Interesting.
Did you get the birth certificate?
Sorry, I keep bringing this to Atomi. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of.
Okay.
You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that. Because a war is about to begin.
A war?
What?
Between you and the baby.
Oh.
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monica for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
That explains why Renju cares so much about Iris.
What?
What should we name her? I almost did it
I
again.
was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monica's name. The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
Okay.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Yes.
Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all of that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Okay.
Mama! Woof! Woof! Mama! Omelette! Omelette! Sleepy! Up? Mommy, I won race today! Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again!
All of these memories.
Mommy, you were so good at dancing! Mommy, pancakes are done! Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it! My body dances on its own!
I mean, you can dance if you want
Mommy,
to.
don't more people come to barbecues?
You can leave your friends behind.
How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better? I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world!
Okay.
Mommy, look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Yes.
No!
Agreed.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too! Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
Okay.
I would always question myself. Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage. And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monika's body to the police, so would be punished by the law.
Okay.
And the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But
that's understandable.
Fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you.
I was about to say, didn't you tell us this earlier today?
But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Oh,
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
I forgot about that.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, But the procedure would be so expensive.
Okay.
With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford. I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed.
Did you talk to Renju or so?
Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sosajima.
Okay. Maybe not the best plan. He does have a lot of connections.
2 days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come, after I hinted at what happened 18 years ago.
That's how he found out about this.
I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench, where I had laid Monika's body. He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito, not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
Okay. Interesting.
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career. Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
So that explains this whole thing.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back. But then, something unexpected happened.
We showed up.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me. And when you were done looking around...
It can't be.
Okay, yeah. Ivo is dead. You can see how it was white.
Iris.
Interesting. Okay. 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 A lot of things just got connected and explained. That was a lot of lore. Oh my god.
I was losing consciousness. My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Iva did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito.
Which is us, I'm assuming.
However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her.
Yeah, I agree.
Just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
Hitomi made a great mom.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, That treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money. The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse.
Aiba, I appreciate you, but you really need to summarize all this.
On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it!
I heard Aiba call for me and came too.
Okay. I'm not clicking around this time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to split this into 2 episodes, so we're just gonna keep going.
Why did Rohan remove Monika's eye?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monika's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then, I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't find it, though.
It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monika for Iris.
Yeah.
The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it.
Yes.
Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did not. All of this was my idea.
Okay, summary time.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago.
Yeah.
However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami.
No, it does not.
Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these 2 separate cases?
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So. We can think about it later. More importantly,
I headed for the exit.
Wait,
More?
where are you going?
to look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Not really.
Do you know something?
Yes.
How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
Or Iris herself.
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
The voice asked for something else. He
Okay.
told me to go to a specified location with you.
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju.
Or, again, not necessarily.
What location?
Is it gonna be the Okiro warehouse?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Or the abandoned factory?
Date. Run!
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
Okay.
What are you doing?
My orders! They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is. Which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monika's murder.
Monika? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
That's probably what So wants.
Sojima.
Yeah.
So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. But you've been stripped of your authority on this investigation. As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest. What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
Okay. Abandoned factory, Tuesday at 9:30 p.m.
I know this place.
It's the chemical plant that closed 8 years ago.
I knew that. How did I know that? Corners of my mind were aching.
Date, I'm sorry. This is going to be bad.
What happened?
Someone has begun to access my stored memory. They are attempting to wipe all the data. Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years, including backups.
Oh no, that's...
Pewter. Is Pewter doing this?
Almost definitely. He does have admin rights.
Ice
I've summoned
installed.
some ice, but that will only buy time. I have 4 hours at the most. After my ice is broken, Pewter will be able to access Logic, my core programming.
I like the little whack-a-mole.
He would be able to destroy my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing me from the equation. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris and bringing her to Abyss within 4 hours.
Okay.
Or else, I will cease to exist.
Date? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just...
Alright, now you know. So get moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
4 hours. It's fine, that should be plenty of time. I gripped my revolver and got moving.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Oh my god. This is where the sync... we're about to find the sync machine. But... so many cutscenes today. Oh.
Is that...
Iris's body? Renju's dead.
Renju?
And there's 89. And we don't know why he... well, Date doesn't know, but we know as the player why that happened. Okay. The case remains unsolved. I did not expect that. But actually that works perfectly. Yes, I would like to say that was... okay. So either this was 2 episodes, or this was one really long episode. Either way, thank you everybody for watching. I am really enjoying the story. I hope you are all enjoying it as much as I am. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like or a comment, and even maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate everybody, and I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye!